welcome back to Satisfactory. In the previous episode, we had just finished building our space elevator and also unlocked tiers 3 and 4. And now what I want to do is just discuss a few changes that you might see dotted around. As you can see, I upgraded our little hub area. I disconnected the hub entirely from our power grid, so it's all these 6 generators here, which are currently out of fuel. But it just lets me talk about that there in a minute. I also expanded the storage on our plates, and I did the same with our... I also did the same with our copper wire and our cable, which you can see over there. So, kicks things off here. What I want to do is I want to go through this with you all. As you can see, hub is still the same, just moved. And I actually rebuilt our power here. I don't have it connected to this anymore. And also did a little personal area here. So we have our equipment workshop, the MAM, and also a storage container where we can put all our stuff. And outside here, we haven't actually seen this before. It is the awesome shop and the awesome sink. And if we come in here, there's no power at the moment, but what you do is you get points that you can spend inside of the awesome shop, which is pretty nice. Lets you get all sorts of items to make your factories even better. And we'll be doing some stuff with that, some stuff with it this episode. And then the final big change is this here. So what it has is it has leaves on one side, wood on the other. It converts it into biomass, where it's then funneled into this constructor that makes it into solid biofuel. And then it all just goes back here. We have plenty of it, and it helps me, or means I don't have to sit there and craft it. I just have to make sure to fill it up every now and then. And now that everything has power again, you can go in here and you have coupons, and we don't have any. But what we're going to do, it just to start it off. We're coming here. I converted all of our DNA capsules, or all of our different drops that you get from different mobs, into DNA capsules. We're also going to take the motors and our circuit boards, and what we're going to do is we're going to plop them all inside of a storage container just behind the awesome sink here. So we'll put these in. Oh, seems I need to expand the power grid a bit more. I hadn't actually had this running yet, so I didn't know if I needed to or not. However, we'll do that really quick. No point in pausing the recording for me just to plop down another burner. So what I want to do is I've been kind of just keeping it like this. I mean, I have the spacing a little off on this one, so I guess it doesn't matter anymore. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plop that one there. And just for a temporary solution, go like so. Right. And now that everything has power again, we can see that each one of our DNA capsules here gives us 1,000. And so we're getting a lot of coupons, which is very good. And what I'm also going to be doing is I'm going to throw in our motors and our circuit boards, just so that way we can get even more coupons here. And as you see, as we get more coupons, it becomes more and more expensive. And that's just the way the game works. And now what I also want to do, I'm running through a lot of things, but just quite a bit I want to get done. We unlocked Blade Runners, and we're going to make these. And what they do, as you see, I'm okay, and I can jump kinda high. But with these on, I really zip around, and I can jump incredibly high. So there's no worries me ever needing, or makes it easier to traverse the area. So let's just come back here. We have 24 available coupons. I'm going to press print. And what I want to do is I'm just going to take them all out for the moment. And we're going to run through everything here. It's actually really loud here, so I'm going to come over here. As you're wondering, the awesome sink is in the special tab. Oh, awesome shop. There's a few things I want for this episode, and what I'll do is I'll just pick them out here. Or there's a few things of priority that I want, and I'll pick them out here, and I'll just run through what I pick in just a moment. Alright, so as you can see here, I put conveyor lift holes, conveyor walls, and some wall outlets. And those will just help keep things a bit tidier here. So what I'm gonna do, hit tab. Now so we've discussed the current changes, so we're going to press X. We have done some awesome shop stuff. And what I also want to do is I want to unlock coal power quickly. And all that takes is 150 reinforced plates, or 50 rotors and 300 cable. And we just so happen to have all of it. So, let's go here.
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Alright, so now that we have coal power unlocked, we have unlocked a whole bunch of other things. So, we have a water extractor, which requires a new item that we haven't made before, which is copper sheets. We have coal generators. We also have pipelines. So going back to the awesome shop here, there's now a whole bunch of pipeline things that I want. So I want the wall attachments, the floor attachments, and then you know what? Get the clean pipeline. Let's see if there's anything else in here. I don't think there was. Yeah, we'll do some catwalks. Why not? What does that take us up to? 18. Let's go and hit buy all. And now we have even more things. Lift holes, different holes for the pipelines. We also have double and single wall outlets. Oh, that's on the outside. We got with the full powers of fluid buffer. And let's see. We have conveyor walls, which have 1 to 3 holes for us to run conveyor belts through. And now what I want to do helps if I actually cross these off. Discuss the changes, unlocked coal power, checked that out. Now, all that's left is to go here to the MAM. And as you can see, using our hard drives, we can get a few different they call it plans. So we have stitched iron plates, copper rotor, and cheap silica. And depending on where you are in the game, these can be either really helpful or not so helpful. And I'm thinking for this one, I'm going to get the stitched iron plates. And then what I'll also do, just really quickly, is I'll grab the other hard drive and start decoding it. It takes 10 minutes for each one to decode, so it takes a little while. Now that that's done, I want to move on to our next objective. Now, everything on the side is just what is priority. If we have time to do other things, we'll do those other things. what I want to do first is there's actually a copper node over here. Should be just around there if I remember correctly. Yep, right there. And I want to turn this copper node into a little copper sheeting factory, which will allow us to start actually looking into the creation of coal power. As Ada said, you require water. And with no water, we don't really have the ability to actually do any coal power. So what I'll do is I'll just lay out the foundation and put in the machines, and then I'll cut back and I'll do a quick run through of everything that I've done up to this point. So I'll see you in a moment. So I was running back to base to get some more materials, and I saw this little cave here, and I haven't actually seen it before. Normally when I do a playthrough, I'm playing in the desert, so I haven't actually seen this before. I'm actually kind of curious what's in here. The slug, or not ominous at all. Or slug or something around. See a Somers loop. Ew, no. Go away. Jesus Christ. Nope. That, you can all go away. Be gone. Go away. I don't like you at all. Jeez. I'll be honest, that made me jump. Oh, man. I am never going in a cave ever again. Is the other one still here? Yeah, it's stuck. Oh, man. Oh, you're so ugly. I haven't actually gotten very far in the game, so that was my first encounter with those things. Oh, man. Is there any more? You know what? I don't care. I don't care if there's anything else in there. I am leaving. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll just continue working on getting that set up here. And then I'll be back and we can run through the process of what's happening with our new copper plating. Alright, so I've finished our new little copper factory up there. It's just the bare bone stuff. I'm not bothering with any super detailed things at the moment. However, our other hard drive is now ready. That's what we have. Used wire, pure deuterium ingots, and cheap silica. Don't actually have a use for any of this at the moment. Let's get the pure deuterium ingot, I suppose. I should mention, you probably won't be getting the same options as I am in your own playthrough. It is pretty much entirely randomized depending on where you actually are currently. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back over to the factory, and we'll be able to actually see it all in action. I'll be back in just a moment. And here we are. As you can see, it's nothing too complicated. Got the miner in the back, feeding it up into 2 smelters here.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
I was unaware of your existence. Must be just because I'm up so high. So it's then being merged over the 30 lines coming from our smelters into 160, which is being split up into 3. So 20, 20, and 20. These are all spitting out copper sheeting. So let's just jump down here. You can see We don't have a lot yet, as it's only just started, but it is working away. And in addition to that, it's also all 100% efficient. It's figured we've already made it efficient. Why mess it up? As you can see, everything is perfectly flat. Now what we're gonna do, just want to show you guys. We're trying to incorporate. This here is our new wall outlet, which is bringing power to our miner, and this is our single hole conveyor hole, which lets us bring it up from here in a nice clean fashion. And what that means is we have just finished all the important tasks that I had for this episode. So I'm probably going to do is I'm going to leave these to make some more. And since we still have quite a bit of time, I think I'm going to show you where we're going to put the coal factory. Alright, so I actually ended up deciding to do, I kind of want to attempt to keep everything related to the coal plant in one episode if at all possible. What I'm going to do, we're actually going to unlock a whole bunch of milestones. So we have the jump pad and the landing pad, 50 rotors, 300 iron plates, 150 cable. Nice and easy to do. I don't know why I hit that button. I didn't mean to.
Several buildings aimed at factory traversal
Whoops.
can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Well, didn't plan on doing that. Well, considering I actually forgot to mention it. If you're wondering how I got these to be all a different color, you can do is you can press X, and I ended up just using the custom swatch here, and you can play with the sliders here and make it all differently colored. So go here. I guess it's already that color. Like as you can see, whatever I hover over it and change it to your selected color. Actually, pretty straightforward. Alright. Just give me a moment while I wait for the pod to come back. I don't think there's anything else that we can do currently. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Polymer resin. Don't have access to that yet. Don't have that. Alright. Well, I'll just wait for this pod to come back and we can properly finish all of our milestones here. I want to get vehicular transport, 25 modular frames, 100 rotors, 200 cable, 400 rods, basic steel production, which is another 50 modular frames, 150 rotors, 300 concrete, and 1,000 wire, and improved melee combat, 100 reinforced plates, 200 cable, and 1,500 wire. So I'll just finish gathering up everything while we wait for this to return. Alright, so now that the pod's back, let's just do a whole bunch of milestones. This time, not press the button. So we need 200 cable, 100 rotors, 400 rods, and 25 of those. Don't hit the button this time. Basic steel, 1,000 wire, 50 modular frames, 150 rotors, and 300 concrete. And finally, improved melee combat, 100 reinforced plates, 200 cable, and 150 wire, which I seem to have misplaced my other wire. So give me one moment here. Now that we have that, I believe that is all of them. But what I was going to do is I'm just going to start clicking the button.
Milestone reached. Long range transportation.
Damn it, Ada. You always talked in the way.
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked.
And there we go. Ooh, big lag spike. So now that we have that, we have a whole bunch of new items. Alright, but now here is the really important part of why we did all those milestones. Go down to transport. We now have a tractor. It's a beautiful beast. All you gotta do is come up behind it, plop something in. We currently have biofuel. And then you can drive it around. Of course, you can use this for automating transportation of items, but for the exact moment, I'll probably just be using this to get around. Just a little bit faster. Alright, so if you liked the video, please leave a like down below. And if you have any feedback, feel free to leave it down in the comments. I'm always reading them and always trying to reply. And I'll see you all in the next one.